Let's take a look at some of the new Rise of Iron gear.
Let's give him something to dance to.
Hello, what's going on, Guardians? My name's Erupt and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now in today's video we're going to be assessing and looking over some of the screenshots of the new Iron Banner armor and also the Iron Lord armor, as well as some of the new Iron Banner weapons that will be coming with the Rise of Iron, which is releasing on the 20th of September. So first up, it's not really a weapon, it's a new shell. It's called the Iron Wolf shell and it looks a bit like the spike shells, this time with a bottom gold and the top is white with gold vinyls. This looks amazing. I'm really excited to be having a gold Iron Banner shell with wolves on. I mean, that's going to be aesthetic as heck. I love the look of this. Next up, we have a hunter holding the Iron Banner pistol. You will see the theme of these guns and the patterns on them looking the same, with all these barbs coming out of them as well. So that's the pistol. I really like the look of that. We next up have what I think could be the auto rifle, again with the hunter in the back with the hand cannon. I really like both of these weapons, and this auto rifle having some sort of knife on the top instead of the bottom. I mean, that's a really cool look for an auto rifle, and I can't wait to see what this thing does. To me, it looks like, just by the design, it could have a high impact. It could be a high impact auto rifle. So moving on now, we have what I see as the shotgun. Now this is a really long shotgun, and I believe that it could have one of the biggest ranges that we've ever seen on a shotgun, especially if it had the perks on as well, which increase the range even further. It has a knife on the bottom as well. That probably won't be usable because we've never seen that in Destiny, especially not with the Red Death. I mean, the Red Death, everyone wanted to put that knife into someone's head. That would have been amazing. So yeah, that's the shotgun. It looks really round, basic and simple, so it gets straight to the point and you can expect that thing to be able to do some damage. Next up, we have the rocket launcher, again covered in cloth and with the predominant theme of chainmail. It also has the pattern on. It has some pearl white design at the bottom, which really adds to the whole look of this overall rocket launcher. Next up, we have the fusion rifle, and this has a really old, rusty and silver look to it, so it really does like it's endured a lot of battles, which is one of the coolest thing about this entire collection of Iron Banner and Iron Lord weapons and gear. They all look like they've actually been in a war. So we also have the new Iron Banner ship, which actually is a remake of the original ship that you get in Destiny, so I find that a cool little bit of nostalgia coming back there in silver and gold as opposed to that typical grey and orange. So it's nice to see that coming back for all of the year 3 players, so they can experience what we had a bit of in year 1. Next up, let's move on to some Iron Banner gear. Now I've only got a few screenshots on some characters of Iron Banner and more of Iron Lord, and vice versa on other characters. But regardless, let's take a look. So first off, you have the screenshot of the entire collection of Iron Banner gear for the Hunter. So it looks really nice, really noble. It's got a lot of stitch work into it, and it's really based around leather armor. So that's a really slick and clean look to it, apart from, of course, all of the stitching in it. That makes it look a bit rough and worn down, but it has the chainmail once again, and this time it has a nice wolf on the back of the cloak. Really excited to be using it, actually. Next up, you see some screenshots of the helmet. You also see the cloak closer up, and then let's move on to this amazing Iron Lord armor. So the Hunter really takes a massive chunk of the competition in terms of looking amazing in this armor. So the flames are actually caused by ornaments. Now ornaments are activated at the end of every exotic weapon or at the end of every piece of gear's perk tree. So it will activate the fire on each piece of the Iron Lord armor. I'm not sure what it will do to the cloak, if that has any effect on that. I don't know, but it may be built in with flames. Anyway, I'm really interested in what that could look like, because at the minute we didn't see the cloak and whatever ornament that it has on. I'm guessing it's some sort of sheet of flames. That would be really interesting to see. And then there's a little clip of it showing off all of its armor, which I really find cool that they'd throw that in there for us to be able to have a better analysis on. Let's move on to the Warlock now. You see the Iron Banner gear. That's been shown in loads of my videos because that was probably the first screenshot they released in Rise of Iron series. That's really based on fur and it looks really noble. But now let's move on to this Iron Lord armor, and I just can't contain my excitement when I look at this. It's absolutely amazing. Look at the fire coming out of it. It looks like a Titan, which is pretty cool. Big change for what the Warlock normally looks like, but it really does look like it's built like a Titan. It's really got that heavy black emphasis on when it has that fire burning out of the armor. The wolf's eyes light up and everything, and it looks crazy. You see the collection of everything there. You also see the bond, which I'm absolutely in love with. That's going to be the coolest bond. Double flaming wolf heads. I mean, who doesn't want to wear that on their arm? We also have the helmet, the chest plate, and then we have the boot. So each piece sets on fire in some way or another, really emphasizing the wolves there, really making you stand out as an Iron Lord. Next up we have the Titan, and there's not much Iron Banner gear. I mean, you saw this screenshot a while ago in one of my videos with a Kvostov on the back. It was my favourite at the time, but the Warlock's definitely taken the cake now. But anyway, this is the Iron Banner gear, and then you move on to see all of the Iron Lord gear, which looks absolutely amazing. Also in these clips are little glimpses of the Iron Banner gear as well, which are the ones that aren't flaming, so you can differentiate which ones are which. This Titan is definitely rocking the flames. It wins in terms of Iron Lord armor, but in terms of Iron Banner armor, I've got to give it to Hunter. Everything looks amazing about all of these characters. Bungie have really done a great job, and the design team have absolutely killed it with Year 3's Iron Banner and Iron Lord gear. How will all of this be achievable? Iron Banner gear will of course be achievable in Iron Banner. Iron Lord gear will be in a Year 3 record book, so make sure to complete that and you will be rewarded greatly with some of the best looking gear that we've ever seen in Destiny's history. That's all for today, guys. If you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this on social media for more Destiny tips, tricks, news and updates in the community. My name's been Erupt, and have a great day.